Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome back. Welcome the first time. Whatever brought you here, hello. This is for the Solo Champions League. So this is Season 8, Round 2. Season 8 is themed as All-Stars. This is supposedly the strongest characters in the game. We'll see if that's the case or not as we play on, but it's just based on the previous 7 seasons data got us to this point, so we can kind of narrow down which characters are best, at least within our ranking system. So this is Season 8, Round 2, and as no surprise, among them is Steve Rogers, Captain America. So that's who we will be using tonight. Now, as strong as he is, and as reliable as he is, and as much as people like to talk about him, I have played very little Steve Rogers Captain America. Almost none, you might say, in fact. Um, yeah, I got really into some other characters and just kind of bypassed Steve Rogers overall because he kind of came out before I started collecting everything. I was happy with just the core box. Then I started the league, and then everyone wanted me to have everything, so I guess I have to have everything now. That's fine. All right, so here we are. So anyway, Captain America came out during that period where I wasn't collecting everything. I was just trying to enjoy the core box, and then by the time I got him, I had 4 other characters I wanted to try at the same time. So I haven't played a lot of them, but people swear by him very often. And I've played some games with him where I've been really impressed. I just never find time to do it again, I guess. So anyway, we're playing Season 8, Round 2, which is against Taskmaster with Menagerie Medley. So that's going to be a lot of really powerful minions at Taskmaster's disposal. We'll see how that goes for us. Let's just go ahead and get our first hand of 6 ready. If you're not sure what the Solo Champions League is, I'll talk more about it later. But basically, it's a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. So available to us. Wow, shield block, shield toss, 2 shield tosses. That's really unfortunate. Discard X cards from your hand, then return Captain America's shield from play to your hand. Deal 4 damage to X enemy. So I guess I could use that to do 4 easy damage to Taskmaster if need be. Into the Fray is useless because there are no minions. So we'll just say goodbye to that. Lion Wait's good. Shield Toss. I probably don't need both Shield Tosses, so we'll mulligan those 2. We got another Shield Block. We doubled up on Shield Block. That's kind of unfortunate. That's okay, though. So for setup, we do get to, I think we get a shield, right? Yep, add it to our hand. Our Captain America shield. This is something I've screwed up before. I thought it was like Mjolnir with Thor, where you can kind of move it around a bunch and, bounce it around, but that's not the case. You do it now, and then that's it. It's just a setup ability. So I have screwed that up in the past. Won't happen today. Won't happen today. Okay. So we got the shield. I mean, I'm thinking we just go ahead and use energy to do clobber, get that back in our hand, and see how we do with Taskmaster. I have no allies, so I can't take advantage of Living Legend. So, boom. Discard 1 card from your hand, ready Captain America. That's nice. So, 2 energy here for clobber. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If it's the first card I play this turn, I put this right back into my hand. That's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. I'm going to spend 1 of the shield tosses to get Lion Wait out here. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, 1 of the shield blocks. I thought I had, there we go, Lion Wait. Then I'm going to thwart with Captain America to clear this off. So I believe when I do that, though, I have to put a Hydra minion into play. So what's good is I do have shield toss available to me. So we're going to use that to our advantage. So that does 4 damage to multiple enemies, right? Deal 4 damage to X enemies. Okay. So we get like one of these psionic ghosts out here. So I don't reveal it, right? I just deal it, right? Put it into play. So it's not the same as revealing the ghost. So he's just going to come out and we'll be... Oh, wait, he's not a Hydra minion. What am I talking about? We'll use Hydra Soldier. There we go. That'll do that. So Hydra Soldier takes 4 damage. We'll use Shield Toss to take him out. Just gonna shuffle this up a bit. Try a new way to shuffle so I don't damage these sleeves as much. My usual style has kind of been rough on them. Okay, so he's out here. He's got guard. Oh, we've got lion weight though. Could just use that instead. Well, I'm going to spend Clobber to get Captain America's shield out in the first place. Yeah, we're not going to use line weight. We're going to play shield toss and discard shield block to do 4 damage getting rid of him. And that's it. That's our turn. That was an okay turn. That was a pretty Captain America specific turn with the shield toss and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to have these strong cards for the rest of this particular attempt. They are gone now. So we have 5. Got oh my man, we have all 3 drop kicks. Well, I can make it happen, so there is that. We have Into the Fray if need be, but pretty much going to be drop kick central. So 1 threat goes on the main scheme. He's going to attack. I think I'm going to go ahead and defend. So he's going to attack for 2. Oh, wait, something else happens, I thought. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take a damage. We'll just take the damage for now. We're still going to defend against this attack. After a player changes hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the boost. Oh, we would have done that already. So we would have had to take 1 damage. There's another 1 damage. Missed that. I knew I should have read it ahead of time. All right, so anyway, he's doing 2 damage now. We have 2 defense, 3 defense with our shield. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Okay, so I'll take 1 more damage. So he's going to do 2 damage, but we block all of it and retaliate 1 brings him down to 9. So overall, not so bad. 1 encounter card coming up before turn 2. Taskmaster's Training Camp. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. That kind of hurts lion weight, but I don't know. Lion weight can deal with it at least. It can deal. All right, so we're exhausted. I really do want to use dropkick so we can stun him. So we're going to go with 1, 2, spend 1 of the dropkicks, deal 4 damage to the enemy. I do that, so from 9 down to 5. So now I'm going to stun him and draw a card, which is what I wanted to do. Could do it again and just do 4 more damage. But I think it might be better. What's the ability here? Discard 1 card from your hand, ready Captain America. Really don't want these extra encounter cards. That's what always hurts me. But Into the Fray is going to be super useful. I don't really want to get rid of any of these 3 cards, but I have to get rid of 1 of them. So I don't want to get rid of Into the Fray because I'm going to have to deal with some threats soon. Don't want to get rid of Dropkick because I want to stun him again next turn. I don't want to get rid of Genius because it'll make pain for those easier. I think we're going to drop Into the Fray in the hopes that we do not get a minion and we can just Dropkick him again next turn. I can't use Genius on Dropkick, though, for reasons. I can, I just won't stun him. So maybe the answer is get rid of Dropkick instead of Into the Fray. But then I'm really counting on there being a minion, aren't I? There are a lot of minions in that deck. And I do have lion weight here. I think I'm going to chance dropping Dropkick in the hopes that we get a minion. That's as crazy as that sounds. That's what I'm doing. So we're dropping that so that we can ready up, and then we'll thwart to clear this off. Still haven't dealt with that regular scheme. Just keeps building. All right, we'll get our hand ready. 3 more cards here. We got Mockingbird for stunning, so I'm glad I dropped Dropkick. Combat training, martial prowess. Okay, we have some options here. Into the Fray is the one I want the most. I'm really hoping we get a minion this turn. So 1 threat goes on that main scheme. we're going to just take the damage to go down to 7. He's stunned, so there's no attack, and we have an encounter card before turn 3. Trying to slow down tonight. I have a tendency to go really fast on camera, so I'm just trying to slow down. There we go, Servant Bot. That's what I wanted to see. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. Patrol, while this minion is engaged with you, you cannot thwart the main scheme. Well, good news. Into the Fray is going to take care of that problem. So, I could just use Lion Wait, though, couldn't I? I'm not going to use Lion Wait. I could use Lion Wait and just take him out, but if I use Into the Fray, I'll clear off the main scheme, which is even better. Can't get Mockingbird out in that case, but that's okay. We'll be able to defend, I think. So we're going to go with 1, 2, and 3 to do Into the Fray. Deal 6 damage to a minion. For each excess point, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Boom. That's what I wanted that for. Okay. Now we still have cap. I could just attack once. I can't generate any more resources. I'd like to keep Mockingbird to stun him next turn if possible. So I think we're going to attack for 2, bringing him down to 3. And I will discard Martial Prowess to ready him up, and then attack for 2, bringing him down to 1. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So far, so good. Hulk's in the party now. Hulk and Melee and Clobber and Toe-to-Toe. I like Toe-to-Toe, but I was really hoping that I'd have some of these shield blocks available. Unfortunately, those are all, I think there's only 2 of them, and they were both like in my initial 2 hands. All right, that's 1 threat. Do we want to do 2 threats? Let's just do 2 threats instead of taking that damage this turn. He's going to attack. We're going to defend. Again, we have 3 defense. So that's an attack of 2, 3. So I take no damage, and he takes 1 damage, moving him on to phase 2. Because I'm on Retaliate, he takes 1. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. That's unfortunate. That means I have to do 2 encounter cards. After a player changes here to hero form, blah, 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 we'll deal with that. So I have to do 2 encounter cards. That's wasn't planned. Hopefully one of them's a minion that I can take out with Lion Wait. Another patrol bot or serve bot or whatever it was. Captured by Hydra. That's actually pretty useful right now. Can use that to get a new ally. All right, so 5 there, and it comes with an acceleration token. Basically, it's going to allow us to capture or save one of these captured allies. And then our next one, attach Taskmaster. Taskmaster gains Retaliate 1, exhaust your hero, and spend those resources to discard this card. Okay. I really wish I had a shield block. I really want to use shield block of Toe-to-Toe. That's the whole point of the card in my deck. I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 to get Mockingbird out here, stunning Taskmaster. And then I'm going to discard Toe-to-Toe to ready up. And we will thwart for 2. And we'll use Mockingbird, thwart for another 1. Okay, now he's stunned. We still have to deal with that main scheme, but we'll be able to finish off captured by Hydra next turn. Press the advantage. Too bad we didn't have that at the right time. And we have Agent 13. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like it's going to be Clobber to start and then move into Agent 13. I think that's going to be the move. Okay. That's 2 threat going on that main scheme. He goes to attack, but he is stunned. And then before turn 4, encounter card. Hydra Hunter. Hydra Hunter attacks. We're going to use Lion Weight. After a minion engages you, discard Lion Weight, deal 3 damage to that minion. That's going to finish off Hydra Hunter. I just want him to go away. I'm busy. I've got plans. Hydra Hunter is not getting in the way of that. My turn. Power of Aggression on Clobber here to deal 3 damage to Taskmaster. I know that does come with Retaliate, so I do take 1 damage. And then this goes back to my hand. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 to get Agent 13 out here, which removes 2 threat from a scheme. Boom. And we get to rescue a captured Hydra. I'm just going to shuffle this up on screen real quick so that everyone knows I didn't, stack it. I've never had anyone accuse me of cheating or anything like that. I'm just so paranoid that someone's going to someday. Or I'm like a magic shuffler. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not. Anyway. Random. Moon Knight. Okay. And this gets removed from the game, I think. And this is gone. So, after you play Moon Knight from your hand, spend a wild resource to draw 2 cards. So, I could wait for next turn, get a wild resource possibly, or we could just put it out there and get our 3rd ally. He costs 0, so let's do it. Let's just whoop. Okay. We're going to thwart with Moon Knight. We're going to thwart with Agent 13. We're going to attack with Cap. Going down to 11 here. And we have to take a damage for Retaliate. And I don't think we're going to do anything with Mockingbird. Not this turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what our next hand looks like. Cap's shield. Or Cap's helmet, I mean, sorry. Heroic Strike, dealing 6 damage. Brawn, Fearless Domination. Okay. 1 threat's going on this main scheme. And we have to do something. We have to add another one. We'll just add 2 threat. I don't want to take any of that damage. Not too bad. We're doing pretty good. This is our first attempt and everything's going pretty smoothly so far. I haven't had the heal or anything. I'm only at 5 HP, but that's fine. I've got 3 allies on the board. I'm not too worried. I think we're going to move through this just fine. All right, so Taskmaster Attacks. Do I want to if I defend myself instead of using an ally, I can make it so that I use I get the Retaliate 1 against him. But we could just use a Mockingbird and then get Brawn out there on this turn. So yeah, we'll just defend with Mockingbird. No, let's yeah, we can defend against this. We have 3 defense. He's attacking for 2. Puts Ionic Ghost into play engaged with you, so we got a new minion in the process, unfortunately. His attack doesn't do any damage because I defended, and he does take 1 retaliate damage, so there is that. And then before turn 5, we've got an encounter card. Serve bot. That's 2 minions. I think I was a little too greedy there for a bit. I'm thinking maybe I was too confident in my minion situation. So he's got guard. So we gotta take care of that. We're gonna use Moon Knight to do 2 damage to him. And we'll just finish him off with Mockingbird. We'll thwart with Agent 13. Now it's, I guess, my hand, right? We got Psionic Ghost. I guess I could use Heroic Strike on him, but I really wanted to stun Taskmaster if possible. Could draw a card of Fearless Determination, but it feels like a waste. Man, it's a hard choice. If I do this, that's not going to be enough. I could get Super Soldier Serum. I could get Super Soldier Serum and Captain America's helmet, which are two nice little upgrades, obviously. Or I could just ready up a bunch of times and finish off the ghost. So, yeah, let's drop Brawn to ready up. Attack Psionic Ghost here for 2. And then we'll drop Fearless Determination again to ready up and attack for 2. And we'll spend these 2 to get Super Soldier Serum on the board. I could have done that in a slightly different order, so I could have kept Captain America's helmet or something. Sonic Ghost doesn't go down here. What's going on? I guess if I did that earlier, I would have been able to keep a card, but you know what? I didn't, so I'm not going to try and backtrack on that now. Okay, that's okay. We kind of just got one card out, got rid of the minions, leveled the playing field a little bit. Now we got a bunch of people we can defend with. And that's more what I wanted. We got another Heroic Strike and another Fearless Determination, so I'm feeling good there. We'll do 2 threat up here. He's going to attack. We'll defend with Mockingbird as an attack of 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, Shadows of the Past. Thank you. And then before turn 6, encounter card. Hydra, regular, Insight 1. All right. New minion in play. Could use Melee to take him out and then also do damage to Taskmaster. So if we did the... Ooh, Heroic Strike, though. All right, so if we do 2 strengths and this Super Soldier Serum, we can do Heroic Strike to do 6 damage to an enemy. We'll use that to take down Taskmaster, and that's also going to stun him. So that's going to bring him down to 4 HP. It's also going to stun him, and we'll take 1 damage in the process. Let's use Fearless Determination to draw a card and get +1 thwart. Oh, we got another Heroic Strike. I could clear it off. What to do? I really was considering going over to Alter Ego this turn, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3 threat, 4. That's going to be way too high. For my comfort level, at least. All right. I do have Moon Knight and stuff. He only has 4 health. Like, we could finish him right now. Right? Yeah, we could. Yeah, we'll use Moon Knight, do 2 damage to Hydra regular. He's out. We'll use Agent first we'll attack for 2, bringing him down to 2, which does do 1 more damage to me, I know. We'll use Agent 13 real quick to bring this down to 1. So she's gone. And we can just discard something to ready him up and use him again. The last 2 damage he's done. I go down to 2 HP, but I'm not really worried about rankings. I'm more about trying to get a victory, and you know what? I did. So that's going to count for me. All right, I'm going to clean up, put my results in. I'll be right back for our second of 3 attempts. See you soon. We are just about set up, so I thought I'd come on back. I've realized I forgot to take out Hydra Patrol, though, so I have to take that out real quick. So yeah, you're right. There's a few different ways. I noticed I also had the cards I needed to actually get rid of the shield. So if I did that, I would have saved the damage just flat out anyway. But yeah, that is just a consequence of me thinking about winning and not thinking about just how to get a higher score. It's just not how I look at it usually. Um, Oh man, it's just one of those things like the final turn. What do you do to maximize your score? And a lot of people think about that a lot. I'm not one of those players. I just play and I enjoy it, and I just enjoy getting my win percentage up. That's all I really want to do each game is just get better and get my win percentage up. The other stuff is just for a fun side project. But yes, you're right about every one of those things. I went back and thought about it, and there was quite a few things I could have just changed the order of and would have turned it around. So thank you. 5, 6 for our starting hand here. Okay. Into the fray. Again, can't use that because there's not really a minion right now. Shield block I could use, and Steve's Apartment's an interesting choice for the first turn. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get Steve's Apartment out here, if we can. Gotta get our shield. There it is. You know, I really wish that Captain America shield was just out from the beginning. I really hate that about, like, it's about that with Mjolnir too, where you could possibly draw in your first hand and then miss out on having an extra card in your hand just based on the shuffle of your deck. I don't like that. That's not a smart answer to me. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna spend. Thinking of spending Genius to get combat training out, just to get that extra attack in. Because if he has 3 attack, we can take down that Taskmaster pretty quick. But Super Soldier Serum to get that future resource is also nice. Then we'll use that resource to get Steve's Apartment out here. Exhaust Steve's Apartment, draw a card, and heal a damage. There's nothing to heal, but we will draw that card. Okay. We're going to then spend combat training to get Captain America's shield out here. And I'm actually super tempted to just stay in alter ego mode until I draw an ally. Very tempted, but shield block is nice too. Shield block would take care of us. We do have to deal with Hydra Patrol. You know, we're going to take a chance. We're going to take a chance, and I'm going to stay in alter ego mode to try and get an ally on my next turn. This might be a dumb plan. He's going to scheme. I mean, that's obvious. But we're going to try. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Did we get an ally? We got toe-to-toe with shield block, which is good enough for me, honestly. Those two together make me feel happy inside. All right, so that's 1 threat on that main scheme. He's going to scheme himself for 1. That's it, just 1 threat. I'll take it. And then before turn 2, we have an encounter card. Just don't be advanced. Photographic Reflexes. Attached to Taskmaster. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all that damage and deal equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Instead. Then discard it. Alright, how can I do the minimum amount of damage to him? We're going to start our turn with Steve's Apartment. We have Heroic Strike. We have Toe-to-Toe. Oh my god. We have so many of these options. We still didn't get an ally either, so we're gonna switch this turn, yes. I believe we have to take a damage. Oh, we have to discard this card and take a damage, so that's 2 damage. Now, I really do want an ally, so we're going to use Fearless Determination. We'll get +1 thwart for the turn, and we can draw a card. Well, I mean, Power of Aggression's nice. The issue just becomes dealing with this Photographic Reflexes. Everything I do, well, I could just flat out attack and take the 2 damage, I guess. Yeah, we're just going to attack, take 2 damage, and get rid of this. Now I want to use Heroic Strike so we can stun him. So that's 1, 2, 3. Heroic Strike, 6 damage, and we stun him, bringing him down to 7 HP. I really want to deal Hydra Patrol too. I really wanted to do toe-to-toe and shield block. It's just such a nice combo. But we might have to do melee after we take care of Hydra Patrol. So I think instead we're going to put that off a turn. We're going to have to get rid of toe-to-toe to ready up so we can thwart this. We're going to get an ally out here. We're going to get one that does, or not an ally, a minion out here. And we're going to do one that has 3 HP, you know, like the Servant Bot. Or maybe, no, yeah, the Servant Bot, because he's got guard. And that's just the best way to get rid of him, I think. What does he do? He's got Incite 1. I don't want that. Yeah, Servant Bot's the way to go. Shuffle this up quickly. So with that, we'll be able to do melee, take him out, do 3 more damage to Taskmaster. Okay. So yeah, Power of Aggression and Shield Block to do melee, getting rid of this Servant Bot and doing 3 damage to him, bringing him down to 4. This isn't going as smoothly as my first attempt did. The draws just aren't in my favor. I had a great first hand, but that photographic reflexes thing really ruined that turn. That could have been a lot of damage on that turn. All right, 1 threat's going on the main scheme, and then we can take a damage, or we can take 1 more. We have toe-to-toe and shield block again. It happened. We also have Heroic Strike again. Can't do both. Okay. I think we'll just take the damage to go down to 6. He's going to attack, but he's stunned. And then turn 3 and counter card. Mimicry. Discard top 5 cards of your deck. If an attack card was discarded this way, Taskmaster attacks you. Well, odds are there's an attack card here. There's the very first one there. Many of these were attack cards. Okay. So he's going to attack. He's got 2... I guess I could use Shield Block here. And then do Heroic Strike this next turn. Yeah, let's do that. So Shield Block to just block the attack, but it is 2, 3, 4. Block that. For our turn, we're just going to spend all 3 of these. Actually, we can spend this to get +1 thwart and draw a card. Ooh, drop kick. Do I want to do 4 damage and draw a card? No, we'll just do 6 damage and stun him. So we're going to spend... Yeah, we'll spend... Actually, we'll keep drop kick for next turn. So 1, 2, 3 for Heroic Strike to do 6 damage. Wait, hold on. No. No. Oh, he does retaliate damage from the shield. You're right. Thank you, Shield Block. If I do drop kick instead, I'll still stun him, and he'll go actually to stage 2. And I can have Heroic Strike on next turn. So yeah, 1. Oh, but it has to be only those resources. So I'd actually lose Heroic Strike. Either way, real quick, I'm going to do my 3 thwart to bring this down. We did use Fearless Determination. Haven't used this yet. I could get rid of Heroic Strike. Draw a card. Because he's only got 3 health, so the Heroic Strike 6 damage is kind of overkill. But I can't do them both anyway. I could do Heroic Strike and still have dropkick next turn. So long term, it might be better just to waste the 3 extra damage from Heroic Strike so I can stun him again with dropkick on the next turn. Yeah, I think that's the way I have to do it. So 1, 2, 3. Heroic Strike does 3 of 6 damage. And we do stun him. Deal each player an encounter card. Very well. And now he's got 16 health. I really like playing as Captain America. I know I said earlier that I haven't played him very much, and people talk about him all the time, obviously. Every time I play him, I realize why people talk about him all the time. It's a lot of fun to play as him. This is probably almost as much fun as I have playing as Ant-Man. I think we'll just save dropkick for next turn because obviously we can't use it. And I don't want to ready up for no reason. Oh, yep, you're right. Draw a card for that. Clobber and dropkick for next turn. You know, I haven't had any of my allies come out. At least he's stunned. I could flip over and use Steve's apartment. But then I'm going to have to deal with coming back. And he's going to scheme. Okay, yeah, we're just going to stay here. He's stunned. We're good. I'm comfortable. We've got Hulk, Lion Weight, and Heroic Strike. We're just going to keep crushing him, I guess. We'll do 2 threat this turn. Let him go ahead and attack, but he's stunned. And then 2 encounter cards. We'll see how many of these are minions. Hydra Soldier. And Advance, the villain schemes. That's 2. That's it, just 2. I'll take it. It's not the best situation, but that's fine. Can use dropkick again to beat Hydra Soldier. Hulk sounds like fun too, though. I think we take the chance on Hulk. As crazy as that sounds. I'm going to spend Clobber and Super Soldier Serum to get Hulk out here. I'm going to attack the Hydra Soldier for 3 damage. And then I have to discard this card. It is a punch, so that is I can deal 2 more damage to an enemy. It's just deal, right? Yeah, it's deal 2 damage to an enemy. It's not an attack, so that means I can just deal a task to Taskmaster. All right. I think I really have to thwart. We're going to spend this 2 to take this down to 3. I'm going to spend this to get Lion Weight on the board, and we're going to discard Heroic Strike to ready up, and we'll go ahead and... Do I want to thwart again, or just to get rid of the Hydra Soldier? We're going to get rid of the Hydra Soldier. All right, we'll see how that shakes out. All right, we got another shield toss, which I wish I had last turn. Into the Fray, I also wish I had last turn. But Mockingbird, a good way. Mockingbird and dropkick. So we could easily dropkick him again. We won't have and then we'll have enough to actually get Mockingbird out there too, but we don't need the stun also. We'll see what my options are. We're going to do 2 threat in the main scheme. He's going to attack. We'll defend. So that is 3 defense. That's an attack of 2. Take 1 damage, otherwise place 1 threat in the main scheme. Okay, we'll take a damage. He does no damage to us, but he does have to deal our retaliate. And then we have an encounter card. Actually, 2 of them because we beat the Hydra soldier. We're supposed to deal ourselves an encounter card after we beat him, I believe. Yeah. Another Hydra soldier. And a servant bot. That's a lot. Okay. Minion heavy. Shield toss, though. And into the fray. Okay. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 to do into the fray. Doing 6 damage to servant bot, which is going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. I'm then going to use shield toss, dropping this to do 4 damage to Hydra soldier, which is going to deal us another encounter card. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's just reverse just a second. That was my hand. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning of this turn. Lion Wait. I want to use Lion Wait to take out the servant bot. I'll put this back up here. That's what I want to do. Thank you. I didn't even see your comment. And not until after I'd already done it. That's funny. All right, so then after that, we'll go ahead and do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 for into the fray. Getting rid of this guy, still getting an encounter card, but get rid of 2 threat. I guess we could use Hulk, right? We're going to attack with Hulk, doing 3 damage, which is always feels good. And then discard this. It's a lightning bolt. Deal 1 damage to each character. Taskmaster's a character, I'm pretty sure. But so is Hulk, and so am I. We've got 2 ways to stun him next turn. I'm going to drop Shield Toss to ready up, and I'm going to thwart for 2 more. Switch over to Alter Ego to use Steve's Apartment. Draw a card, heal 1. That's nice. I'm going to use... Oh, I have Drop Kick. I wish I had that at that time. I could use Mockingbird. Let's do it. We're going to use Mockingbird real quick just to stun him. Clear out my hand. Get ready for when we go back over. Okay. Not the... Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Go back. Because I'm an Alter Ego, we don't actually have to spend Dropkick. Our first ally we play during Alter Ego only costs 1 less, so we can just spend Strength and keep Dropkick. Keep that Dropkick. We'll then use Mockingbird to... We're going to do Thwart just to give ourselves as much wiggle room as possible on that main scheme for what we're about to deal with. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're going to have to deal with 3 encounter cards this turn. I did not time this well. Not even a little. All right. We got Press the Advantage, which is nice, but he's not going to be stunned anymore. Well, if we use Dropkick, he will be. We could do Dropkick, then do Press the Advantage. That's the best way to deal with it, I think. But first, 1 threat up here. He goes to Scheme. That's 2, 3, 4 threat. And then we have to do 3 encounter cards before turn 6. That is a lot. I don't like the idea that one of these is advance. Like that one right there. So that's another 2, 3, 4. Oh man, so I'm looking at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 12, and I still have 2 encounter cards. Hydra, regular, which has Insight 1. Why not? And Captured by Hydra, which adds an acceleration token and has 5 threat of its own. Should have known. Okay. Well, we'll start our turn with Steve's apartment, drawing a card and healing 1. I'm then going to use my full recover of 3 to go up to 9. We're going to switch over, which I believe. They discard top card of the encounter deck, take that much damage. 0 damage. I'll take it. Okay. 1. Actually, if I do this, he's already stunned. So, I could use Press the Advantage now. I'm going to spend Martial Prowess to do Press the Advantage, deal 2 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is stunned or confused, to draw a card. I really like Press the Advantage. And then we got Melee, which is kind of what I was hoping for. 1, 2, 3. Does 3 damage to Hydra regular, so he's gone, and 3 more damage to Taskmaster. Bring him down to 4. I could finish him right now with a drop kick. But obviously we're in an ugly state. I don't, you know what, we're just gonna, real quick. Mockingbird, gone. Take a damage. And yeah, we'll just end this 1, 2, 3 with a drop kick, taking down Taskmaster all the way to 0. And that's the end of that one. That was pretty good. That's a fun end. Hulk survived. I've never seen Hulk last more than 1 or 2 turns. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so I'm going to clean up, pack up, and I'll be back for our 3rd and final attempt. So I will see you soon. All right, we are back, just about all set up. Almost, at least just shuffling up my deck here. So if you're just joining us or you joined earlier and wondering what the heck all this is about, why is this guy just playing Marvel Champions? Which you should do, it's a fun game. Just play Marvel Champions, it's fine. It's a lot of fun. But if you're wondering what like all this logo stuff is, I keep talking about the Solo Champions League. It is a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. Basically, you play your best game, you try and get the cleanest board you can, is how a lot of people say it. The way I think about it is it's just like the citizens of the city grading your performance as a hero. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Basically, everyone plays the same setup. You get to make choices like what hero you want to play or what aspect you want to play, depending on the round. And then you get ranked at the end based on how well you did. It's a lot of fun. Link below if you want to learn more about it. If you are already part of the league, if you're just enjoying the videos, whatever it is that brought you here tonight, and you're considering supporting those efforts, there's a few ways you can do that. You can check out the Etsy store, where you'll get things like this league mat. We also have stickers and pins and all sorts of fun stuff. That stuff's also available within the Patreon if you want to back that. Within there, you'll get other rewards as well, like mid-round results, sneak peeks at upcoming rounds, special members-only rounds of Team Seasons, all, of course, depending on what level you back out. So check it out. There might be something there for you. I do want to thank our latest member. That is The Alex Show. The Alex Show has been a member of the Solo Champions League. I think this is their first or second season. I'm not sure when they exactly joined, but thank you for joining. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself so much you decided to support us, and hope you're enjoying that so far. So thank you, The Alex Show, and thank you to whoever you are who wants to join next. So let's get on to this third and final attempt. Because in the Solo Champions League, you get 3 attempts. Why? It's just to kind of shake out the randomness. So basically, it's going to try and determine your skill a little bit better, because if you get like a really bad consecutive encounter deck, consecutive draws in the encounter deck, it can really hurt your game. But if you get 3 games, that's probably not going to happen across 3 games. If you do really bad across 3 games, you either just weren't up to the challenge, like, you know, me, or you just your deck wasn't where it should be, I guess. That's the reason for 3 games. People ask that all the time. Why did I play 3 games? Just to try and make it so it's more about how well you did as opposed to how well the encounter deck did against you. So, here we are. We have 11 HP. He is at 13. We're on our first turn. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and get our 6 cards. We got Clobber, her 2 heroic strikes, Press the Advantage, Agent 13, and Hulk. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'd really like to use Heroic Strike, and I'd like to use Agent 13. So Hulk is fun too, though. Like, I could get him out there right now for only 1. That's just fun. We're going to spend Clobber, and I'm going to spend Hulk to get Agent 13 out here, clearing this off. And I get to put an enemy out here, huh? It's got to be a Hydra one. Hydra regular. Yeah, we're just going to do Hydra regular. I know it's going to add 1 threat to the main scheme here, but that's okay. Okay. We'll then thwart Agent 13 to clear that off. Switch on over here, which we take 1 damage for. Oh, wait, no, we don't take 1 damage. We discard this. Yep, still take 1 damage. I really want to use Heroic Strike. Maybe instead of... I don't think I can, though. So we're going to... Earlier, I spent this Hulk. I'm going to say I spent Heroic Strike instead. I don't like doing that, but I don't think it's a huge advantage for myself to do that. We'll spend these 2 to get Hulk out here. And we're going to go ahead and do that 3 damage to the Hydra regular. And then discard a card. Wait, no. We're going to attack with Captain America, do 3 damage to Taskmaster, then discard a card. It is A strength, that's 2 more damage to Taskmaster, bringing him down to 8. That's a pretty good... Oh, my shield! Alright, yeah, you're right. Totally forgot about my shield. Well, I'm just going to say I have it in my hand. I think that's the fairest way for me to do this at this point because I've drawn cards and stuff. So I'll just keep it in my hand. 2 and 1, not bad, not bad. I'm at 2 in, I don't know, some decimal place right now. We'll see how this goes. All right, Captain America's shield. So technically this would have been in my hand, but we're just going to say I didn't play. It doesn't really change anything. I didn't put it out though, which I don't, not super comfortable that I didn't put it out, but that's how it is. We got our 5 cards ready. Got another heroic strike and a shield block, but I can't use shield block because my shield's in my shoot. This should be here because shield was in my hand. Okay, sorry about that. Wasn't thinking. 2 threat here. Taskmaster's going to attack for 2. Man, I wish I put that shield out so I could have that retaliate now. Oh well, it happens, right? All right, so he's attacking. I think I will defend still. So it's an attack of 2, 3, so that's just 1 damage to me. And then before turn 2, we have an encounter card. Man out of time. You may flip to alter ego form, exhaust Steve Rogers, remove man out of time from the game, discard half of the cards in your hand rounded down, discard this obligation. What if Steve Rogers is already exhausted? So I could go to alter ego, but if I'm already exhausted, can I not pay the exhaust Steve Rogers step and I have to discard half the cards in my hand? Does anyone else know the answer to that? Because it's before an arrow, so that means I think it's a cost I have to pay. But I'm already exhausted. Which I think leaves me with just the one option, unfortunately. Just looking at my rule book. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If I've got someone agreeing with me, I'm not going to bother wasting my time searching around the rule book. So I have to discard cards, half the cards in my hand rounded down. So I have to discard 2 cards. Well, I'm going to get rid of 1 shield block. And I won't be able to use Heroic Strike, so I might as well get rid of that. Okay, that's not great. That kind of hurt my next turn. Well, we'll use Agent 13 real quick to get this. Thanks, Agent 13. We'll use Hulk to attack for 3, bring him down to 5. And we discard a card. That is enough for us to do 2 more damage, bring him down to 3. I totally forgot I knew what that card was, too. I guess I could have used Clobber, but then I wouldn't have the shield, so we're going to spend Clobber to get the shield out here. Wait, what am I... I am in alter ego mode because of that obligation. But I didn't have to, did I? You may flip to alter ego form. So since I don't have to flip to alter ego form, because I can't exhaust Steve Rogers, then we'll just stay in Captain America, discard the card. So sorry, I never switched over. There we go. And we'll spend this to get our shield out. Not the best turn, but I'll take it. We've got Agent 13 to defend us and our shield as needed. Shield toss, melee, lion weight, good options. We're going to go one threat up here, and we'll take the damage. And I'm just going to take one quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My wife had to use the printer real quick. It happens. So, where was I? I believe Taskmaster is going to attack because we already did that. We took the damage instead of taking the second threat. So yes, he's attacking. We're defending with Agent 13. That's an attack of 2, 3 damage. So goodbye to Agent 13. She's gone. And then we get an encounter card. Taskmaster's Training Camp. I do not like this one. I do not like anything that gets me extra encounter cards. Let's be honest. So, I do want to get Lion Weight out there. So we're going to spend 1 shield toss to get Lion Weight out here. Here's a question. After Hulk attacks, discard the top card of the deck. That card. So, he's got 3 health. If I attack with Hulk, does he go to stage 2 and then I do the forced response? Or do I do the forced response before he goes to stage 2? It's one of those things that, like, it's a very delicate order. Like, it changes the effect based on the order of which those things happen. So, let me know if that question doesn't make any sense. But basically, I'll say it again. If Hulk attacks and takes out Taskmaster, does he immediately go to stage 2? Or do I have to do the forced response of Hulk's attack before he moves to stage 2? Because I could go either way on that one. Let's see. Villain stages. Is there just a section on villain stages? So he would. So he would go to stage 2, and then I would do the forced response, correct? 32. Age 32. Villain's hit point value is reduced to 0. The players have defeated that, blah, blah, blah. Remove the current stage of the villain deck from the game. Next central stage, blah, 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 is revealed. Set aside. Does not carry over. Attachment status cards. Huh. I was hoping there'd be a specific example here, but that's too much to ask sometimes. So, Play area villainous. No, that's not going to help me. The U section. I really wish they just had an order of events section. Come on. Hulk. No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. All right, I guess I'm not going to find what I'm looking for. An exact answer in any quick way, at least. So just go with yeah, they have the section on the whole on the salvage issue. Okay, I can't find an immediate answer, so yeah, he attacks, and then yeah, we'll just move on to stage 2, which gets me an encounter card, and he gets 16 HP. And then we have Hulk's forced response. I don't think did I give him damage yet? I lost track. I think that's the second. I don't know what time this was. Discard Hulk either way, so that's fine. Either way, Hulk's gone. Ah. What do you mean it's the same for stage 2? Okay. Let's see. I guess I could use melee. Or I could just discard a card and do shield toss. Either way, we're going to thwart to get rid of this. I'm not dealing with that. Then we'll do shield toss and drop this to do 4 damage to Taskmaster, bringing him down to 12. And I think that's our turn. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, we got another copy of Melee, toe to toe. Looks like we're going to be doing Melee for sure next turn. We'll see what happens, though. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you. All right, one threat here. We do the second threat. Let's just do the second threat. We'll keep our high health this time. He's going to attack. We will defend. So it's an attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, but we have 3 defense, so it's only 2 damage. And he takes 1 for our retaliate. And then before turn 4, we have 2 encounter cards. Captured Hydra. Haven't seen much of that tonight. We were fortunate to have 1 use of it. That's it. And Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards of my deck. If an attack was discarded this way, the Taskmaster attacks. I mean, there's probably an attack here. I'm playing an aggression deck. Yep, there's one. So he's going to attack. I have nothing to defend with, though. So we're just going to have to take this attack and hopefully survive it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, bringing me down to 2 HP. Not happy about that. I can assure you. Okay, we're going to start our turn with Fearless Determination to get +1 thwart and draw a card. Captain America's helmet now. Okay. What if I do toe-to-toe with Captain America's helmet? Is that crazy? I don't need to worry about damage right now. I need to worry about thwarting. Oh, you're right. Retaliate on him. Thank you. I need to worry about thwarting. That's what I need to do. So we're going to get rid of toe-to-toe. And we get to ready up. We're going to do 3 threat from here. I'm going to spend Captain America's helmet to ready up again and clear this off. Now we get to rescue a character. I don't know who it's going to be, so I'm just shuffling it up. Could be anyone. So it's one on top is Shang-Chi. After you play Shang-Chi from your hand, spend a genius, not genius, energy resource to stun an enemy. Well, I think I can use Power of Aggression and its wild resource. So that's the good news. This is gone, by the way. So yeah, we'll get Shang-Chi down. And I'm going to spend that wild resource to stun Taskmaster. I'm then going to spend melee to ready up, clear this off. Keep strength. Use Shang-Chi real quick to do 2 more damage. Actually, it's Shang-Chi. I just watched the movie. Come on. Shang-Chi. That's right. 1 threat there. Oh, shoot. Once per round. That changes everything. I have to go back quite a bit. Shoot. Up to Fearless Determination is fine. You can go back here. This has 3 threat on it. This had 5. Okay. So instead, what we'll do is we'll still do 3. I think I had to get rid of something, though. I had to get rid of toe-to-toe to ready up, then do the 3 with the main scheme here. Thank you for calling that out. Man. Oh, he wouldn't be stunned anymore because that was Shang-Chi that did that. At least it was reversible. Maybe instead of toe-to-toe, I'll spend melee. So that I can do this crazy plan I have. No, you're totally fine. I think I might have screwed that up earlier, too. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and watch. Forget that's once per round. Like I said, I don't play him very much. So I'm going to do something crazy. And this should be at 10 because Shang-Chi never attacked. I'm going to spend strength to get Captain America's helmet out here. Then I'm going to use Power of Aggression on toe-to-toe. Choose an enemy. That enemy attacks you and deal 5 damage to that enemy. So he's going to attack. We've got Captain America's helmet here. He's going to attack for 2, 3 damage, which would kill us, but we'll go up to 1. Discard this card. And he'll take 5 damage going down to 5. Okay. Crazy, but it worked, right? But that's way too low of health to be comfortable, so we're going to switch over to Alter Ego mode and hopefully survive this. Steve's apartment. That's exactly what I want to see right now. All right, so 2 threat goes up there. And then he goes to scheme, and that's 2. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Is that really going to defeat me? Is that what's going to outdo me? Yeah, it is. The boost icon of Star Shark is going to defeat me. I have 1 health. He does his 2 threat, which is, this. But the boost icon of Star Shark deal 1 damage to each character you control. That defeats me. That brings me down to 0. So I am with you, Scott. I am with you at 2-1. 2-1. Man, I thought I had this in the bag. Okay. That's it. That's my third and final attempt. I went 2-1 again. Man, I went 2-1 of Strange also. Okay. Well, that's all I've got tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was just one heck of a way to lose. Damn you, Starch. Damn you. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, it was a nice toe-to-toe. I thought that was a cool idea. I thought it was a cool idea to use this helmet with toe-to-toe, but that's what did me in. Yeah, that did me in. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck to everyone in your round 2 games. Talk to you soon.